My name is Carmela Walrond.
And what do you do?
I'm a tax attorney, and I recently accepted a partnership position with JLD Tax Resolutions. So
Awesome.
I'm a tax problem solver.
Okay, so what does that mean? What's a tax problem solver?
People who owe money in taxes and have no clue on how to pay the money, or if they're in financial distress
Right.
and they have all these high tax debts, I come in to help.
So like, what's the process like?
Sure. I think was the best method is called an offer and compromise, in which clients who owe a lot of money in taxes and they get a settlement because you're telling the IRS that your expenses are more than your income. So I had clients who owed $25,000 in taxes and got a settlement for $450.
Wow,
Or I had clients that owed $90,000 in taxes and got a settlement for $1,000.
that's amazing.
So it really could be a fresh start for someone, and especially when these stressful economic times, dealing with job loss, unemployment, and economic uncertainty, there's options in which you can get a settlement on your taxes.
Right. So like, what are your like the main issues that you see people have with their taxes, especially in the tax
Basically,
season?
people who owe a lot of money in taxes and they haven't filed, and they wait until the last second until they get that, wage garnishment or that tax lien, and that's when really things could get really serious because um, the IRS could be very aggressive with collections.
Right.
So those are kind of cases that I handle. But right now during COVID, there is a hold on collection activity, but that's going to end July 15th.
So everybody better get their shit together, huh?
Yes, because right now the government is giving so-called grace period right now
Right. Yeah, I
till
didn't.
July 15th.
Right. So are there any tips that you could give people right now on, if they're doing their taxes, anything they should?
Yes, the biggest tip is like people who are kind of reluctant of like not filing because they either lost their job or due to illness and they can't and they know they're gonna owe money in taxes and don't file, that makes it worse.
Right.
Because if you don't file your taxes, you're assessed a late filing penalty. So
Right.
it's an additional 5% on the taxes that is owed. And it goes as high as 25% the penalty.
That's awesome.
So
So
you're
how do you,
making
oh, go ahead, sorry.
So you're making your situation worse if you don't file, even though you cannot afford to pay.
Got it. So how do you know John? Like, how did you get together with him?
Oh yes, I met him at a networking event here over in the Grove at the co-sharing workspace.
Amazing. And how long have you been a tax problem solver? Like, how do you wake up one morning and say, I'm gonna be a tax problem solver?
Actually started. I worked in the beginning at those big accounting firms, Deloitte and KPMG, and then all in the companies. But I made the transition of working at a immigration law firm for 5 years. And what I like about being a tax problem solver is that you're able to help people in a moment of crisis in their life.
Right.
Literally, I mean, I had people cry in my office because I'm able to resolve their tax debt. Because literally, for something like a tax lien, you can't do anything. Buy a car, buy a house.
Right. And
Like,
so what's your favorite part? Like just helping people fix their
I
problem?
think my favorite part is getting that letter from the IRS saying that your case is settled and
Right.
that person pays that small dollar amount and the case is resolved because the client is totally relieved that their freedom, they get a peace of mind.
Right.
That's what it is.
Shit, I might have to hire you. Um, well, John is great. He's the best. I think he's the best in Jersey City, to be honest. He's been doing my taxes for years now. And
Oh, okay, good.
yeah. Are you from Jersey City?
Actually, that's what I liked about this job opportunity because I grew up in New Jersey.
Oh, awesome.
I worked in New York for 5 years, and I always felt Jersey was home to me. I mean, I went to grade school here. I grew up in Newark, in the West Ward section. Ever since I was 8 years old, I went to Catholic school. Mother Seton was my high school here in New Jersey. Went to Rutgers, Rutgers undergrad, and also for law school. So all my friends and family are here in New Jersey.
That's awesome.
So
You're excited working with him?
I'm excited of this new job opportunity, being at this company. And John is great,
Yeah,
and his team members are excellent as well.
awesome. Anything else you'd like people to know about you or how to contact you?
The best way to contact uh, me is through JLD Tax Resolutions. We have a website, www.201tax.com.
Cool.
And also, it's best to also call us as well.
Right. Anything else we didn't go over?
I would say uh, it's important to not avoid paying your taxes because many clients they wait till the last minute until things get really, really bad.
Right.
Best to be proactive.
I love that. Okay, awesome. I'll make sure people know. Thank you
Okay,
so
good.
much. See, it was easy. Hold on, let me stop the